it brings up those feelings. It brings up the resentment, brings up anger, and you don't want that. You don't want those feelings to consume you. You don't want to act on those feelings, because then you decide not to be kind because you're resentful and you're mad about the past. And that's not letting go of the past. That's bringing in the past. That's living in the past. You're bringing the past into the present moment. You're also bringing the past into the future, because if you're decision making right now in the present, you might have some decisions to make that consist of the future, and you're still bringing in the past into the future. Like, you are just not letting it go, and you're in this cycle, in this negative cycle, and it's just going to turn more negative and more negative. And I feel like we get caught up in that when we are trying to decide something. You know, you bring in the past, oh, but I have done something similar to this before, or this person did this to me. That happened in the past. Let it go. You are in the present moment. Things have changed. You have changed. You have grown. You know better now. So if you know better, do better, and keep being yourself. Be true to yourself. I know that it's important to think about some decision making, but you want to think about it from now, in the present, not from the past, not from things that happened in the past, but now. Like, what do you feel like doing? What do you think is the best for you now, from what you have now, from your knowledge now? But also, don't ignore your feelings. Like, if you feel it's the right thing to do for you, then it's the right thing to do for you. If you don't, then it's not. I'm big on following my intuition. I listen to my intuition, and that's why I try to go with my feelings, because if it feels right, like, it's right. I didn't want to admit that I haven't fully let go, and I was just ignoring certain things, you know, just pushing it away and saying, oh, I'm letting it go, I'm letting it go. And now that I like think about it and reflect, like, that wasn't me properly letting it go. That wasn't me really dealing with it. You know, like, I just have to accept it and admit it and move on. And it's okay if things still come up. Like, nobody's perfect. Feelings are still going to come up, thoughts. Just because somebody fucked you over, it doesn't mean somebody else is going to fuck you over. If you don't learn from that, then probably, yeah. And if you have that mindset where, oh, fuck, this person fucked me over, the next one's going to fuck me over. The next person is going to fuck you over. Set the boundaries so they don't fuck you over, and just have that mentality where, like, not everybody is the same. Just because one person fucked you over doesn't mean everybody's going to fuck you over. Don't bitter your soul and turn negative just because of other bitter souls. Because if you do, you're going to keep attracting other negative people. When you just start working on yourself and be your truest self, you're going to attract people like you, people that are also kind, vulnerable people. So accept your kindness. If you are a kind soul, you are a kind soul, okay? But set your boundaries. Just because you set boundaries doesn't mean that you are mean. I've been called so many words. Rude, a bitch, all these things, cocky, because I have boundaries set, you know, because I speak confidently, you know, I speak what I believe in, and I speak my true self. And it just, you know, it bothers other people when you're confident and when you have beliefs and when you are positive, but let them be. Okay, you keep spreading kindness. Don't let those negative, bitter people affect you. They're miserable with their lives. They lack self-love. Just wish them healing.